bringing you news from the city of Canton and the classrooms of Canton R5. You're watching KCMO News.
Welcome to KCMO. I'm Reagan Roberts.
And I'm Shelby Turgeon, and this is the first broadcast of this year. Hey Reagan, how long do you think the school's been open for?
I think 25 years.
Actually, it's 150. Raven's here to tell us more about it.
Hi, this is Raven Weathers reporting for KCMO. I'm here to tell you about the 150th annual celebration of our school. Anyone in the community can go. It will be held on the playground behind the gym. It'll be on September 4th from 5 to 9 p.m. It's to celebrate the 150th year our school's been open and to kick off the school year. Admission is free and food costs however much a vendor is going to charge you. Vendors include Big O's Barbecue, Dottie's Final Cakes, 31, and Origami Owl, and many more. One of the activities they'll have is bounce houses. This one's called Justice League Extreme Combo. It's one out of the 7 that they'll have there. This one's called the Velcro Wall. It's another one of the bounce houses that will be there. Go to the 150th annual celebration for games, food, bounce houses, and fun. Back to you in the studio.
I heard that the softball team is undefeated right now.
Really? I didn't know that. Let's go check in with Brianna to find out more.
This is Rita Grimson reporting for KCMO, and I'm here with Kayla Gabriel. What is your favorite softball memory?
My favorite softball memory is probably when we were playing in a district game, which is postseason, so it's really important, and we thought we were in trouble, and Coach Smith came out and made a little inside joke with the team to kind of lighten the mood and make things a little less tense.
So when did you start playing softball?
I started playing probably when I was 3 or 4, t-ball, and I've played ever since, and I'm 18 now.
Lastly, are there any highlights from the previous 2 games that you would like to share?
I mean, having a shutout in our first game is pretty cool, and then only the home run last night is obviously a big win, so hopefully we're looking to go back to state again.
Thank you. Back to you in the studio.
And I'm hungry. I wish we could eat lunch outside.
I wonder what the lunch and weather for this week are.
Let's go check in with Madison.
Hi, this is Madison Chancellor from KCMO with this week's lunch menu. On Monday, there is no school. On Tuesday, there's a barbecue rib on a bun. On Wednesday, there's chicken nuggets. On Thursday, there's sausage gravy and biscuit. And on Friday, it is pepperoni pizza. Back to you in the studio. Hi, this is Madison Chancellor from KCMO with this week's weather. On September 8th, it will be 77 and cloudy. On September 9th, it will be 77, cloudy with showers possible. On September 10th, it will be cloudy, 88, and a thunderstorm possible. And on September 11th, it will be cloudy, a little rain, and 76. Back to you in the studio.
Reagan, isn't your friend Kennedy a senior this year?
Yeah, I heard that she's being interviewed this week for Senior Spotlight.
Let's go check in with JC to find out.
I'm JC Cochran reporting with KCMO with Kennedy Newberry's this week's Senior Spotlight. So Kennedy, where are you planning on going to college?
I have actually a few colleges planned. I have Truman, Missouri State, and Columbia.
And what do you plan on doing after high school?
Going to college.
And what are you going to do in college? Like, what are you studying?
I'm going to be trying to get an accounting master's.
And what is your favorite memory from high school?
I would say going to basketball and soccer state with the teams and how they got to experience it, and I got to experience it with them.
And if you have any advice for the young classmen, what would you say?
I would say study. That's probably like the main thing. Keep your grades up.
Well, back to you in the studio.
Hey Reagan, is your birthday coming up?
Yeah, in a few months.
Well, let's go check in with Hallie to see whose birthdays are this week.
I'm Hallie Audie reporting for KCMO, and I'm here with September birthdays. If you see any of the following people that I'm about to mention, make sure you tell them happy birthday. Saturday, September 5th, Jordan Lepke is celebrating her birthday. Sunday, September 6th, Matthew Froman and Remy Jarvis are celebrating their birthdays. Friday, September 11th, Ben McKenzie and Preston Neff will be celebrating their birthdays. Saturday, September 12th, Dylan Heron is celebrating his birthday. And on Sunday, September 14th, Ryan Miller and Brendan Madsen are celebrating their birthdays. Now back to you in the studio.
Hey Shelby, don't you have Miss Helmke as a teacher this year?
Actually, I don't, but I heard Jay-Ann interviewed her for teacher trivia. Let's go find out some information about her.
This is Jan Sunny reporting from KCMO with Teacher Trivia. This week I interviewed Mrs. Humke. Here's a few things back. What pet does Mrs. Humke have? A cat, parakeet, turtle, or fish? What has Mrs. Humke done? Ran a marathon, gone skydiving, had 12 screws in her arm, or traveled overseas? Okay. I'll be right back with the answers after these short commercials.
Reagan, what do you like to drink after a game?
I like to drink Powerade. What do you like to drink?
I like to drink Gatorade. You should go get one out of the vending machine downstairs.
We'll be right back with this commercial break.
Man, Jim sure was hard. Let me get a Gatorade. Gatorade, come on down to the school cafeteria. It's only $1.50.
This is Taylor Johns reporting for KCMO, and I'm here with Mrs. Brown about candy sales. So how much is the candy?
Candy costs $1 for everything that I sell.
And what's the best time for students to come get candy?
Of course, you can come before or after school, and the best time during the day is towards the beginning of class or the end of class. Then you're not disrupting instruction time.
And what does the profits go towards?
We use the profits to help benefit the National Honor Society, and it specifically goes to fund our after prom party.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Back to you in the studio. This is Jan Summey back with the answers for Teacher Trivia. What pet does Mrs. Humke have? If you guessed turtle, then you are correct. Her two turtles are named Michelangelo and Leonardo. What has Mrs. Humke done? If you guessed had 12 screws put her on, then you are correct. Now back to you in the studio.
Why 12 screws? Well, a year ago, went to reach for my alarm and I fell out of bed and crushed my left shoulder. Therefore, after surgery, the only way they could put things back together was to fill me full of metal. So now I have to be very careful when I go through a metal detector.
Hey Shelby, aren't you the manager for boys soccer?
Yep, let's go check in with Tyler to see how they're doing this season.
This is Tyler Clyde-712 reporting in for KCMO, and this week I've got Cameron Kushner here for the varsity soccer team. So Cameron, how do you think the soccer team is doing this year?
So far we're doing pretty good. We're 2-0, but we've got a lot of tough games ahead.
Yeah. Is there anything going on in practices, or are they going well for you guys?
I mean, they're going well so far, but we're obviously going to practice harder and have to get better.
Yeah. Is there any challenges that you think will happen on the way for the big teams?
Well, we play Q&D for our next game. They're a really tough opponents, so we're going to have to try our best.
Alrighty, thank you, Cameron, and back to you guys in the studio.
Reagan, I know you're an FFA. Do you shoot trap?
No, but a couple of my friends are. Let's go check in with Riley to see how they're doing.
This is Riley Marshall reporting for KCMO. I'm here with Mrs. Durst today with trap shooting. How does the trap shooting season go?
So we just started. We just had our first practice on Tuesday. We have about 12 students that have come out for the team. And so they've just been, some of them are brand new, and then some of them are all the way to our juniors. We actually have no seniors on the team this year, so it's kind of a different year. And so the students are just working on their averages. The Eagles is kind of a hard place to shoot, and so we're hoping by the time they get to their first meet, which will be on September 5th, that they'll all be ready to go and just try their hardest.
Who's in first right now?
Right now, Ronald Pearl and Adam Weaver are actually both tied for top on the A team.
Cool. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of KCMO.
Tune in next week for more.